North of Kathmandu, in a quiet and unassuming town, there sits a sacred temple and a curious statue. This is the story of the Shiva statue at Salinadi Temple. The wind whistles through the valley, blowing softly through the trees and creating small ripples on the surface of a river. At the far northeastern part of the Kathmandu Valley, perched on a hill overlooking the landscape, sits a Hindu temple. This is Salinadi, located in an ancient Nirari village. Here, in the nearby Sri Swathani Mata temple, the goddess Swathani is worshipped. It is said that Shiva, a Hindu deity, had lost his first wife, Sati. He had shut himself away from the world to mourn in seclusion. Meanwhile, a demon named Tarakasura appeared. It began wreaking havoc on the people. Only one person could stop it, the son of Shiva. This brings us to Parvati, a Hindu goddess. The gods would petition Shiva to marry Parvati, who is an incarnation of Sati. Shiva would eventually leave his solitude, but before he could marry, he would put Parvati to the test. To prove her devotion and faithfulness, Shiva made her perform a number of rituals on the banks of the Manohara River, which flows near the temple. After proving herself, they were married, and a son was born. It's said that the rituals that Parvati performed were related to the goddess of fortune, Swathani. This is why the Sri Swathani Mata temple was constructed nearby. Every year, between January and February, a festival is held. Women gather to recite 31 stories handed down by the son of Shiva and Parvati. Married women do rituals for the health of their families, and single women perform rituals to help them find a husband. While visiting the temple, I was fortunate enough to witness a ritualistic prayer being performed for Swathani. They were walking around a burning swastika, ringing bells and praying. I'm told this ritual is a prayer for good fortune. At the bottom of the hill that the temple sits on, in a small valley, is the Manohara River. On the other side of the river, opposite of the temple, is a statue to Shiva. The Salinadi Temple, the Sri Swathani Mata Temple, and other nearby temples are important artifacts of the Hindu religion. Many come to visit and worship every year. In addition to the multitudes of people that come here to pray for good fortune, good health, or finding a husband, many tourists also come to visit and immerse themselves in the ancient Hindu and Nurari culture. The Salinadi, nearby temples, and the Shiva statue will never be forgotten.
I know that's when you'll stay the same. Give me